Oh, hello there. So, I mean, no need for introductions, you know who I am. But for anyone who's been living under a rock, I'm Dewalt Dan. I need to apologize to all my TikTok neighbors. I got evicted in the middle of the night. I had to pack up a truck and leave with all my belongings, and I moved to this neighborhood in YouTube. So, if you come down to my bodega and try to get your daily dose of Dan and found boards on the windows, and owner has move signs. That's why. I was forced to leave. I was forced out. So although not directly my fault, I feel I owe all you an apology over there, TikTok, who were behind me in this endeavor. Now TikTok's big mistake on this one isn't necessarily kicking me off. It's throwing away my backlog, videography, manuscript, my Old Testament. Which is a shame for future civilizations to come, similarly to the library in Alexandria being lost. My manuscripts have been lost and thrown in a clay jug into the ether ocean, in the depths of which they'll sink, that no one can reach up to date, until maybe some long lost civilization can go through the ether and find all the long lost stuff and dig up my library, my manuscript. But that's the Old Testament now, and I mean, there were some real gems in there and some real life-changing things in there for people, and future civilizations now are going to miss out on the knowledge that I gave. So TikTok's got to hold that on their conscience. And I know it's bothering all of them over there. They could have kicked me out and left the manuscript there so people could see it, all the videos that weren't hate speech. But no crying over spilt milk. Oh, this thing's aggravating me. Listen, guys. Like I said before numerous times, and I'll reiterate, I'm a bright star in a dark place. I'm gonna shine regardless. The plan was to move over to this neighborhood eventually anyways, but TikTok forced me out. And my welcome to the neighborhood was kind of harsh. Someone tried to dox me. These cornballs, Jerry Springer and Phoenix with me, and then there was one of them. And the thing is dude, before you dox somebody or pay for their background info, make sure you're getting the right info. Instead, I live in 191 King Ave in Weymouth, and that was an address from like when I was on parole, like 07. If these dummies had any brain in their head, they would have just seen that I said a million times that I live in North Attleboro. 53 J Street, apartment 2. They got my name right, but it's Anthony. They got that right, but that's about it. But anyways, they're probably just some ruffians that followed me from the TikTok neighborhood, because this YouTube neighborhood looks actually pretty decent. I haven't met all my neighbors yet. They're sure gonna meet me. So I go from having lives that have, maybe 200-300 people in them to one person if I'm lucky in my lives. I guess I underestimated. I thought more people were willing to jump over here. But I know that people are wondering where I am and people will stick without me. Listen, even if you don't like my neighborhood over here on YouTube, it's understandable if you need your daily dose of Dan. So skate on over here and just get your daily dose and then head back over to TikTok. There's a bus that goes right from here right back to TikTok. So you'll be fine. I just feel bad for all the people that are going to be sick this morning because they're going to wake up without Dan. And I don't know what they're going to do. I told you there's some stress coping mechanisms I taught you guys in some videos, but like I said, they threw my manuscript away, so I'm writing something of a New Testament the fulfilling prophecies of the old. And that's where we stand now. YouTube's a new legacy. Starting today, actually, funny story. For people who haven't been following, I lost everything. Lost my son's mother passed away, then my dog died, and my brother got murdered. So that's two families gone. My son's mother's family and my son, and then my family after my brother gets murdered. Then my dog goes, so I can't, in the middle of that, so I can't invent him or anything. Then my demon cunt, bitch, horse skank, fucking whole girlfriend, succubus, suckle, sucked the life out of me for years, and then jumped ship. So I lose my girl. I'm evicted from here. My truck just shit the bed. TikTok kicked me out of the neighborhood. So why this is funny is because when I started the series of how to hustle from the ground up, I guess now I gotta put my money where my mouth is. So this video is just an apology and a PSA, and to say sorry to all my TikTok Dewalt Dan junkies, because I know that it's hard to kick me, and the effects won't take place right away. You might even know you don't even realize I'm gone. Doesn't have to be gonna happen. And this is the crazy part about it. They'll never admit it, but even the ones who struck me down, they're gonna miss me being over at TikTok, because I gave them something to do. Comb through all my catalog to get all the hate speeches out of there. They were my hate speech editors. You gotta understand something. There's people on this earth that are like me. I will say it again in this same conversation. I'm a bright star in a dark place. I cannot be held down. If you throw a blanket over me, it'll light on fire, and my flame will shine bright for other towns to see. So I just have to start over from YouTube, but I'm gonna be even bigger because Dan's gonna watch his mouth a little bit. And try to get this thing up and running, really, you know what I'm saying? Because I can't do this to the people again. I can't believe, I mean, it's not my fault. I didn't kick me off, but I just feel bad for all my loyal listeners that are going to be sticking out today. But I told you the bigger calamity is the fact that TikTok took this priceless, valuable manuscript in their hand, put it in a clay jug on their ship out in the middle of the ether. And the two guys took it because that's how heavy the manuscript was. And they were like, 1, 2, right into the ether. And then fucking, it's no more. So I don't know what's going to come of that. That's not going to be good. Future civilizations, you just fucked over, boy. I would have saved disaster in the future. But I already know what's going to happen. My loyal people are going to piece together all the little snippets of everything that I was saying throughout all my videography manuscript, and they're gonna try to piece together on some King James, gather all the books together, stuff, and get it all back together. But I mean, they're gonna have fragments, but what's meant to be is meant to be. I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen. But without further ado, we can't dwell on that. Today's a new day. So I am going to be showing you a series that putting my money where my mouth is series. Where I'm going to show you without even a vehicle how to make money. Because that's what I've been doing on foot lately. Oh my god, and you don't even know the way the world grows, right? If I had my truck, it would have never been like it was. Last night there was an aluminum tub in the powder coating place that's like wouldn't fit in this bathroom. That's how big it is, square, and it's fucking like this tall. You know, it's probably an extra $150 just right there alone. Just sitting there that I could grab and put towards the vehicle, but no. But my guy's coming today to buy tools because I told him I need to buy a vehicle, so he's going to come up here and buy a big pile of the tools. He's good because he buys fucking in bulk. Dude, you know what I don't like is like, this Cape Verdean dude came and I only met him through some other guy that I barely know, right? So, I hooked this guy the fuck up. And the first day he's got cash, right? But I hooked him up like crazy, like, just because he was buying so much and I gotta get a lot out of my yard. Now, when you do this, people think you're a retard. They don't think you're being a nice guy, they think you're retarded. Because in their minds, they're like, no one gives away anything for free. Oh, this guy's a fucking asshole. So, the next day when the guy's like, oh, I want to come back to my tools, literally the next day, thinking he's gonna pile up fucking, 1,000 things, and then the insulting part came at the end when he made this gigantic pile, right? And this after he fussed with me over a battery, which already rubbed me the wrong way. Because I sold him mad tools that was way underpriced, dude. But I get them like nothing too. But either way, it doesn't matter. I sold him a 20-volt chop saw, which is fucking like $400. I spent on it, over $400, Dewalt. He goes, well, aren't you going to give me a battery? And I go, and I had already given him a battery, which you buy Dewalt tools. Only if you buy special sets, then they come with the battery. You buy these single specialty tools, they don't come with a fucking battery. Batteries are $200 for a 2-pack of, I think, 2 amp. So I gave him a fucking 4 amp battery. Then at the end, when I go to tell him the price, I was like $250 or something. Realistically, it was like a G worth of tools. He goes, $250, come on, man. And I go, fine, two is the lowest I'll go, that's it, I'm not going lower. I say, that's fucking playing myself. The battery I gave you is $100. Like, well, I'm not a fucking idiot. And then he goes, okay. Then he goes in his pocket, he had $160 on him. So the slap to my face is, he came there with $160 and basically was like, look at this sucker, I'm gonna get a fucking pile for this. And guess what? He was right. Because I was desperate, I let it happen, even though I should have just been like, no, I'm all set, I don't want to sell anything. Next time I'm gonna do that, because there have been like 3 or 4 times where I knew what was going on, but I just let it happen because I was so desperate for money. And these idiots think they got you. They're like slapping 5 in their car, like you're the big fucking dummy. It's like, no, I'm letting you get it, you fucking moron. You fucking massive meathead. You fucking. So yeah, stay tuned. Oh, by the way, I'm doing lives like all day. Whenever I'm at this house, I'm gonna have it on live. Because I think you guys deserve to see what Dan's doing at all times. I was tossing and turning all night thinking about the manuscript just sinking to the bottom of the ether ocean. Boom. Just sitting there, hoping that the ether clay tablet doesn't leak. Clay pot. Causing damage to the manuscript for future generations. Maybe you could find if they get to those depths with the ether. But by the time that happens, there'll be so much shit in the ether to sort through because the ether's so polluted already. It's like that island of trash that you see in the Pacific. That's what the ether ocean looks like. It's just trash, but there's big tsunamis that are always going and shit. So Basically, guys, they can't stop the transmission. TikTok was able to temporarily shut my mouth temporarily, but they trained me for this neighborhood's more upper class. Here we it's a more of a upper class neighborhood. So we actively on here, so I gotta watch my mouth a little bit. But other than getting doxxed, my lives have been going without a hiccup. I love having needles just in my skin and everywhere. I love it. I love it. Give me more. Where do I get them? Where do I sign up for more needles? But yeah, to put a little cherry on top and end this transmission, Dan's always working. Dan's always putting up, the scripture just comes out of my mouth like nothing, it just comes right out. So as I go and as I'm writing prophecy that will be soon fulfilled, or maybe later will be fulfilled, feel free to look through my video log of manuscript that is on YouTube, which is a lot of it is premature. So it was when I was just a young scribe learning how to scribe out my words in this awful world that we live in. So you're gonna get more gems soon. But either way, guys, to my loyal day ones, I love yous. Dan's here, they didn't kill me yet. I'm here. I love yous all dearly with all my heart. I love yous. I miss yous so much. Oh, I miss yous coming into the bodega, getting your daily dose of Dan, cracking that cap, taking a big gulp of Dan, and going about your way all fucked up. I love it, I miss it, and I fucking yearn for the day that I can just see you again. My heart, or whatever is left of it, pours blood out for the loss of seeing you. Come to my neighborhood. Come. I have a bodega here. Prices are a little higher, but oh well, fuck it. If you need your daily dose of Dan, I'm only a town away. If you don't drive, that's fine. You can take a bus. There's an ether bus that goes right to YouTube from TikTok. Take your seconds. Make sure you first subscribe to the kid. Don't fucking fuck me, bitch. Fuck you, bitch. Don't fuck me. Sorry, I'm trying to work on my anger. I love you all dearly, and I only can say to you, I'm sorry, even though this wasn't my fault. Maybe in a way it was. Maybe it was meant to happen. Maybe the New Testament was meant to be written already weeks, maybe months ago, and I had been slacking writing the Old. And maybe the Old had been fulfilled, and they threw that videography away. So, here I am in the flesh, till they kill me, till they take me out. Your daily dose is still free. Just come by and drop a quarter in the tip cup, which would mean subscribe, motherfucker. And any of you guys who are real, thrill seekers and stuff, don't go searching the ether ocean for the clay tablet with my manuscript, because you'll never get it. Those depths are way too deep. They don't even got those robots that go down and they control from up on the ship, and they got a little arm picking sand samples and coins up and shit. They don't got that. This machine ain't gonna go as deep as my shit is. When you spit truth, they don't want it. They want you out of there. Out of there, get them out of there. Get them out of there. Who let them talk? So, either way, I love you. I miss you. Come to my neighborhood. I live here now. I can't do anything about it. YouTube's my new home. I know I moved in the middle of the night. I'm sorry, guys. I didn't give you even a fucking warning. I guess TikTok gave me several. I love you. Goodbye, son.